Hey boys, what's going on? Northwest Arkansas, best moonshine, best drugs, best golf courses, country clubs, rich folk, poor folk, a lot of rich folk. Northwest Arkansas, Jesus, you know what a pickup costs these days? And they go by here like water over Niagara. You know, $65,000-$75,000 pickups, quad cab, you know, all the, you know, gear in them, all the techno package and stuff. It's like, what the hell? I mean, I looked it up online. I'm going, oh my God. I remember in 1996 when I was working at the Ford dealership, we had F-150 6 and a stick, XL, 6 and a stick, 300. Remember those 300 inline? Had as much torque as the 302 V8. 300 inline stick, rubber mats, no carpet. I think you got a radio, you know, roll up and down windows, $13,800. That ain't happening now, my friends. I mean, I don't think you can get one of the wheels with the tire and everything for that. That's just crazy. Okay. Boston Mountains. Did I say Ozarks ever before? Boston Mountains. I'm learning. And then I'm going to take the wife down to Hot Springs here, and we're going to run around and check that out because that's down in the Ouachita Mountains. And that'd be interesting. That's a pretty country, and I think Jerry Fisk has got his shop down there. Fisk Knives, I mean, like a master bladesmith and everything. So, Trader's Corner, buy, sell, and trade. Put your requests down below in the comment section, unless you've contacted me about wanting me to put it on the air, whatever your request is. And I've got Dave Warren, Tuyaknives, okay? So he messaged me through my Instagram saying, hey, I'm interested in getting an Ultratech UTX-85 dual edge, so serrated on one side, regular on the other, okay? So I'll put his email in there, tuyaknives@hotmail.com. Contact him if you have an Ultratech UTX-85 and you're willing to sell it for $15. Just kidding. I mean, whatever. But contact him and he'll give you $15. But he's looking for one, honestly. So we've got other things to talk about, that's for sure, because we are going to have a knife sale on the 15th of October for the Patreon group, on the 17th of October for the public. So, yeah, the Patreon, they get 2 days advance look, and they get to buy what they want off of the sale, and then on the 17th, it goes up for the public. Many times the Patreon group buys 20 to 30% of the knives on the sale, depending. So, and if you want to join the Patreon group, you can be in on the early knife sales. We got the road right there. Contractor City. There's a landscaper, you swing a dead cat, you'll hit 10 of them. If you get a $65,000 truck and a $12 hammer, you're a contractor. Okay, so, but if you want to join the Patreon channel, $5 a month, okay? And you're in on the early, you know, bird sale, so you get first shot. And there's some people in the comment section, it's like, oh, Jesus, I've been looking for that knife for 2 years, you know. So, I mean, don't be one of those guys. Or $10, and then I sell 2 knives for you per month, and the guys in the $10 group are getting into this. Much to, you know, my downfall. I shouldn't have gone there, but I did, and it's a good deal for them. So $10 a month, you not only get in on the drawing, but you get to have me sell 2 knives for you every month. And I don't charge you my 10% seller fee, but I do charge, I mean, I pass through the cost for me to ship it to the new guy and whatever credit card fee is involved. But it's a great deal, okay? And so think about that or not. It's no big deal. All right, so I want to bring you up to speed on a couple of things. Number one, attention Patreon group on the 20th of every month. Of course, for the $10 guys, I also have a giveaway. Now, let me reveal that to you if you're watching. Otherwise, I'll just put it on the Patreon feed. the first, or the prize is a choice. It's always, you got choices, okay? You have the right to choose. And this month it is the Seeker 2 3000 lumens. It's sealed. It's got a battery. It's got a charger. It's got everything. It'll walk your dog without you even going along. And the Olight Obulb, nice little lantern to put out on the patio, goes low and bright, and then red flashing and red solid. And it comes with a rechargeable cord too. It magnetically recharges, psh, bing, bang, boom. And it's magnetic on the bottom, so you could stick it here or there on. It has a little coin down here with 3M adhesive that you can stick inside of like a wooden cabinet or door or something. You can stick the light on that and then pop it to turn it on, whatever. So that's good. Or if you don't want those two are together as one choice. Or you get the Real Steel Gframe, which is a new exclusive for White Mountain Knives. It's titanium. It's S35VN, okay? It's not the G-slip, it's the G-frame, and it will cut your thumb off. And that's no extra charge for that, actually. So, yeah, wow, it's light. It's like 2.6 ounces. It's 3.5-inch blade. Take a look at my review on there. I like it. I kind of hate giving it away, to tell you the truth. But got to do something every month for the $10 group. And let me also tell you guys about Mmojave. Did I just put my finger on the M? Mmojave Outdoor Stores. So they do the big deal on Kaiser. So what they do is they sell a lot of Kaiser knives, okay? But they also do a lot of exclusives with Kaiser. So this time they're releasing this. This is the Feist in this red micarta, which, you know, it stayed fairly nice and darkened down since I dumped it in a vat of food grade mineral oil. It was kind of whitish, pinkish, washed out, you know, because you can go on their eBay store, their Amazon store, or their website and find it. Now, some people go, oh, they're sold out. And I looked at Amazon and go, no, they have some on Amazon as well. And they're still, you know, there. Now, I just looked and I think they're sold out on Amazon as well. They've got more that should have been in by now. So that means just a few days from now, they're going to replenish. And the big deal about this is CPM3V blade, okay? And another big deal is it's light. It's a gent carry front flipper. There you go, flipped it. So, I mean, that's way cool. If you're into front flippers and if you like CPM3V at under $100 because it's $99, but I got a 10% off discount code, which you can use on any of those three sites, okay? So then you're 10%, maybe you're down to 90, right? Also, let me see if I got my picture here. Probably do, under here. It's top secret. Top secret. Of course, it was posted on Instagram, on Petrified Fish, and on Nashorn Knives. What is that? That's the Beluga, but look at, we got 3 different ones now that will be coming out in my Carta. The Beluga, Nashorn Knives' first design, and it is a I mean, it just sold out, and it's like, boom, gone, you know. And I had 2 of them. I had one guy beg one off of me, and I've been asked a couple of other times, and I go, I'm not letting go of this one, because this one's going to go into the dye pot, either purple or blue or something. But yes, and then I'm going to get one of each of those micarta ones and throw them up for an update on my channel, because I just really like this. And you know what? I'm not a big front flipper guy, and there's not much of a front flipper tab, but with this fuller here, not a problem, right? You just middle finger flick it, and oh man, it's good. Well, I did a video on there, so you've seen that. Another thing that I really enjoy, and have been enjoying, is my Red Queen 3 from Max Ace. I see that White Mountain Knives still has some in stock. Now, he's also ordered the back spacer that comes with the karambit ring on it. And that was an extra accessory I wasn't aware of until I saw it somewhere, an image of it. And he found out and goes, yeah, I'm going to get some. So this is way cool. This is actually luminous, and I did post a picture on my Instagram of it in the luminous state. Okay? And wow. It's just a cool knife. It waves like hell with this. I mean, it waves out of the back pocket, out of your front pocket. It's just insane. And that's what I like about it. Plus, it's fairly slender. It's pretty easy to carry, yet it's 9 inches overall length. So, I mean, I really like it. I wanted to also throw this in. And this is one that I haven't posted the video yet, but this is through night flashlights. And it's called the W1, and this is tiny, okay? But it goes up to 700 lumens, 693 lumens on turbo. Starts out firefly mode, low, medium, high, turbo, and strobe, okay? Inside is a 1640 or whatever. That little battery that recharges. So it's internally rechargeable, and it has a mini USB cord that comes with it to recharge it. So you get the battery, the cord, the flashlight, pocket clip, some extra covers for your battery charging port, and O-rings, all for $19.99. And I'll put the link down below. It's not a link I get paid for. The only link I ever get paid for is Olight, when I do the Olight sale videos. I don't have any other links where I get paid for you to go to use that link, okay? So now they just send me like a check for $5,000 in the mail. So I just don't do that. Other than that, shit. Oh, by the way, if you win the Olight bundle, I'll give you their Olight housewarming gift. It's unique. It's got stickers, patch. It's got its own little book. I got like about 3 or 4 of these things. So that's why I want to shed myself of one of them at least. So let me tell you another thing, and I'm a little kind of surprised about this. The Shank Knives Wind River, okay? And on the back it is T3, 4. This is a tier 3 knife, 1 of 10 that were made. And this is, just in case you haven't seen my sale or my Instagram postings, it's in this wooden box, okay, with their stuff and the certificate of authenticity. And it's got a lava flow carbon fiber, scale. And then the back is raw titanium, they say. And then the blade is Elmax, okay? This is their FX1. Made in the USA, up in Idaho, I guess, Wind River and all that. So, and the drop is just, is really nice. I mean, I'll put it right there with the Holt Spectre. Nice, really nice. And this thing was like $600 to begin with, and I've got it marked at like $435. And I'm kind of shocked. Oh, well. Just in case you're interested, because people were like entering a lottery and stuff just to get one, try and get their number picked just so they could buy one. So you can't get one otherwise. Go figure. I don't know. Had it on the table sale. Maybe people just aren't familiar with it. I wasn't until I ran across it. And then when I got it in my hands, it was like, whew, I mean, if anything, it's just the smoothness of the operation is worth it. Another thing, Mordax. Anybody like the Mordax? It's weird. I had 2 of them on my table sale. They didn't sell. This one I know had a little scuff over here on this side, but I had it marked at like $219. This is, I mean, I like this one. This is blue. This is milled. And here's a black one, same way. That didn't have a box, okay? But it doesn't have any scuffs or any marks or anything. So I was just surprised. Mordax, if you're interested in a Mordax, contact me. I've got 2 of them. And if I don't get contacted, I'll probably keep this one because it's a button lock and it's interesting the way that functions. Also with a flipper tab, and I may want to take a look at how they did the flipper tab and the button lock together in a nice sensible package, because that may help further in my next attempt at designing a knife. Also, my knife, right? It is Tucson. It is the TS329 Vandal. You can find it on eBay. They are selling, and I had announced that there were only 50 being made because that's what the owner at Tucson said, because they're big. Okay, they're like 9.3 inches overall length, like 236 millimeters is what he says. I don't have one yet. I have been notified by the post office that I will have one in my hands on the 11th, or well, on the 12th, because the 11th is Columbus Day. All of a sudden, I hate Columbus too, don't you? I don't like him. What did he do? He discovered Haiti. And now Columbus and his crew are at the southern border wanting in. Can you believe it? But in any case, no. Only because it's holding up my damn knife. Okay? So when it gets in on Tuesday, thank you very much, I will post some shit on that because I want it in my hands. I want to check it out. And he said, check it out. So he made 120 of them. Okay, he said, oh, so sorry. We just got done with, we just, queuing and put the parts together. So 120 is like, that ain't 50, dude. Okay. I mean, yo, I'm over here. I'll buy some from you, you know. I mean, because I got people over here in the States that would like some. And they don't want to do the eBay stuff. So, I mean, just like Tepe Designs and some other people have done as well, is to get some knives and get them in their own inventory so they could sell them. And that was great. I mean, I bought one from Tepe myself, you know, it's Shockwave, I think. An extra one, because I'd had 2 or 3 of them. I just loved the hell out of them. So, yes, I'm going to try and get some of those knives. I have 10 of them, 11 of them, gonna arrive in the next few days, okay? But I've got 10 names down of people who want them. And then I'm probably going to shoot one over to Max because I'm not sure, and I need to contact him. I don't know if he has one yet. So, and he goes, if we're going to make any revisions or any different, you know, we're going to add a flipper tab or do this or that, I got to take the knife apart. I got to look at it and see, like, can we do this? And when they were saying, well, you really can't do it with this button lock, it's like, well, shit, it's been done, man. So we'll look at that. I mean, because I wouldn't mind having a flipper tab version of that knife, although I like the clean look without it. So more updates coming on the Vandal. I'm just happy to get one made, but going forward, you know, you learn from the process, and so then, you know, you're smarter the next time. I wanted to just say something real quick on the White Mountain Knives deal. There's a discount code LTK. I always repeat that all the time. One guy today was like, it's not working. You know, the big sad face and emoji thing. And I'm going, what? I mean, because I just got done clicking on because the Artisan Sirius is in stock. And I got the green micarta one, and I used my LTK discount code, and I got 10% off. Like, it's like 128, and it ended up at like 116 after my code. So I know. And then I got the natural G10 Penguin, which was $26. And I used my discount code, and it was like 23 or so. You know, you get 10% off. So, and I didn't get charged any tax, and I didn't get charged any shipping. And I ordered them at 2 different times this morning. So, okay. But I mean, that Sirius might be something you want to get serious about getting. And it comes in a full tie version, and it comes in a brown micarta version too. That really looks interesting. And some of the, I mean, I think Artisan's been doing a pretty good job recently, and I just haven't been keeping up, so my bad on that. Also remember, Kubi knives. They're doing a lot of different things, and they got some new models out, etc., that are really intriguing. Just remember, Kubi knives, Geo knives, and White Mountain knives. And there's another one too, and I can't remember. But those three I have discount codes for. So if it's not on Kubi knives, go to Geo. And if it's not on Geo, go to White Mountain, or look for the cheapest price and use the discount code to get 10% off. So, I mean, that's what I've done. I've bought stuff from Geo that was more expensive on Kubi. And I bought stuff on Kubi that was more expensive on Geo. So I do check and compare, because I always want the best deal. And the newest Ganzo knife, still not in at Power Cutlery. I don't know. I'll be looking for that. That really is a nice one. Is that the 922, something like that? So FH 922, I believe. Wow, that's a nice little piece, and it's so inexpensive. And I'm going to be doing some more reviews on some odd and unusual knives that, you know, off brands, and there's some interesting ones. And me and Robert over in Sacramento, California, go back and forth like who can find the weirdest shit on Amazon, okay? And I just got one that he recommended to me. It's just insane. It comes in an awesome box and everything, $43, and it's got DC53 blade. And so I was doing research. I know I've researched it before. It's supposed to be like the, you know, more wear resistant, tougher than D2. Okay, so, but it's odd and unusual to be used on a blade. Okay, mostly dies and stamping stuff and whatever. So, also, last but certainly not least, I'm going to put the list of unsold knives from the last knife sale, so you can look through them. Some of the prices have been reduced. And don't be shy. If you want to make an offer, make an offer. I want to clear them out. They've already been seen by the Patreon group. They've already been, you know, seen by the public. So now it's time to get nasty. And, you know, I can always say no, and I can contact the guys that own them and at least inquire, you know. And so it never hurts. The worst that could happen is I say, can't do that, but I can do this, and maybe I'll add, you know, priority shipping and this and that. So, you know, check that out. That's what I always do. I like to barter. I like to, you know, say, hey, what, I could do this and this. I mean, don't get ridiculous. $200 knife? No, not for $50. But, I mean, you know, if we're talking a few bucks here or there that would intrigue you, I mean, give me a jingle. I mean, I can always get back to you. It's probably not going to be on a knife I own, but the shank one I own, okay? And the Shodan carbon fiber I own. So give me a shout on that too. All right, I'm going to leave you alone. It's beautiful, cloudy weather in northwest Arkansas. Going to get up to almost 90 this weekend. So, I mean, geez, boys, I know it's early October, but it's October, so it ain't freezing us out yet. It'll be interesting to kind of see how this goes. And they're not even playing on the golf course right now. You want me to swing the camera around and I'll give you one last look? Maybe you'll be interested. And there you go. Looking off the back patio down. I don't know why people put rock in their yards around here. You can have nice green grass, but hickory tree over there. That's cool. And there's the golf course. That's the part of the front nine, but ain't nobody playing. I guess it's getting a little late in the day, or they're worried that it's going to start raining. But I love the Boston Mountains. I guess that's what they call these, Boston Mountains. And the vegetation's great. It's nice and moist, and we got green things growing, and it's all good. All right. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much for joining me. You know what we do. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.